Hi everyone, welcome to today's reading. All right, yes, it is that time to wait. Review and research are required. It is because we are in Mercury retrograde, and knowing this reminds us not to rush into a decision, especially in this very strong part of the Mercury retrograde. Okay, this particular Mercury retrograde is going to work more in our favor if we think back to what has made us feel this way before. So considering what has helped us in the past deal with that feeling that we have now, when we use our past to create our future, it's going to work really well at this time. No, it's not always the case. And this is why I do these readings, is to help people think about how you are coping with the energy that's being pushed upon us as we live upon this planet. So after all, when we think about looking back to the past, to be able to consider how we're going to move forward, is perfect because it's the end of the energy year. At the end of March, we start into April. April is the beginning of the energy year, and we've gained so much wisdom over the past 12 months. If you think back to what you were like 12 months ago, where you were at, what your thoughts were, how you handle frustrations, how you handle impatience, which is the energy quite often of a Mercury retrograde, it's now as a time to recognize it and use that knowledge in a really powerful way to help you move forward, and recognizing your wisdom. I mean, after all, what did you do all year? You have definitely done things that have helped you be bigger, better, brighter. All right, you know the deal. I'm going to pick 3 cards: the left, the right, and the middle. Lefties. You know, this is a really great depiction on these cards. This is the Hanged Man, and it's just looking at things from a different perspective. But it's also like taking that time to hang upside down from the monkey bars. You know, like that's something we did as a kid when we ran out into recess or morning tea, whatever people call it. And you would swing upside down. It just takes a moment. You'd be swinging there, you're holding your balance, you know, so you don't flip off and break your arm, you know, but you are taking a moment to really connect and with your essence, with yourself, right? This is what's required when you want to see something from a different perspective, and that gives you the time. She's reaching out for these symbols down the bottom that are just like little clues of how to move forward. So when you start to see things from a different perspective, instead of looking up, you're looking down, and you see things quite differently, and it works really well for you. Righties. This again is like looking at things from a different perspective. This is the Justice card, and she's looking in what looks like a pool of water, and she's seeing the reflection of herself. The choice is whether to choose how you feel as being happy or being frustrated, or being patient versus impatient. So if I turn this card upside down, she's looking a little bit frustrated about where she's at and what she's doing. So, but then she seems to be looking into the past because that energy feels faded and jaded. And this is how we decide what is fair and square for us, whether we are doing or making this decision for ourselves, or are we doing it to pacify and satisfy other people. So do what is right for you. Do what is your truth. Middle card. Wow, they're all got the same vibe. Sorry, everybody. Here she is, she's looking in the mirror, and in the mirror she's all tied up. It's all she can see is like she can't, couldn't, shouldn't. It's that feeling of like, oh no, I shouldn't move, I shouldn't do anything, I'm stuck. But she's not actually stuck. As she's sitting here, she's not actually stuck. So she can make the decision, she can make the move. She's imagining perhaps that she is stuck. And that's how we can feel sometimes, that we shouldn't move forward. And perhaps for those who pick the middle card, it's more of the sense of I shouldn't make a decision during Mercury retrograde. It's not that you shouldn't, it's just not rushing into a decision. Do your research, and then you will feel comfortable that you're making the right decision. Okay? Have a wonderful day.